New error at the Environmental Protection Agency as we await comments from the newly confirmed EPA Administrator, Scott Pruitt, who is expected to roll back regulations. Doug McElway is live outside EPA headquarters in Washington with more. Doug?
Hi, Jenna. New EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt expected to make his first remarks to EPA's rank and file here at headquarters on Pennsylvania Avenue just within the hour. And to say that anticipation is intense would be a gross understatement. As Attorney General of the state of Oklahoma, Pruitt was involved in suing the very agency that he now heads on 14 different occasions. He's been a fierce critic of EPA's overreach by executive action and by federal rulemaking, believing instead that the EPA is here to administer laws that Congress passes and the president signs, not to impose regulations on its own. That, as President Trump said in remarks in Melbourne, Florida over the weekend, represents a sea change here at the EPA.
That's going to be a big difference because they were clogging up the veins of our country with the environmental impact statements and all of the rules and regulations. It was impossible to navigate for companies.
In an interview with Kim Strassel of the Wall Street Journal, which was done last Thursday and published over Saturday, Pruitt went into more detail. He said, and I'm quoting now, "The greatest threat we've had to economic growth has been that those in industry don't know what is expected of them. Rules come that are outside of statutes. Rules get changed midway. It creates vast uncertainty and paralysis and reestablishes a vigorous commitment to rule of law is going to help a lot." At the same time, Pruitt believes that the EPA needs to focus on its core mission and on the restoration of its priorities. He cited, for example, the Flint drinking water crisis, which we're undergoing. He said that exists in several cities. He also cited the flood threat in California over the Oroville Dam, which is a huge potential environmental threat, the Hanford, Washington nuclear site, and hundreds of other Superfund sites, and the cleanup of the Hudson River in New York. He also cited the importance of EPA relying on sound, peer-reviewed science that is readily available to the public. The interesting question is, how will Pruitt be received here by the EPA, which many critics say has veered from public service in recent years to more environmental activism? That meeting happening at 12 noon today. We'll be there. Jenna, back to you.
And we'll be watching. Doug, thank you very much.